Hey guys, it's Venom here with a deck update slash discussion about my regional experience. I'm gonna go ahead and make this as short as I possibly can. I was at the front counter of the store. This was after round 2. I was 2-0 going into round 3. And while I was waiting for round 3 pairings to come up, me and my friend were sitting at the counter. He was buying packs. He pulled a card I wanted, so I said, hey, can you save that for me? Because, we're about to have a 5-hour trip back to our houses. So he was like, sure, I'll save it for you. Then one of the workers themselves said, hey, that's only $2. And I was like, oh, okay, sweet, I'll buy it right now then. And now at this time, I did not know about their rule that you cannot buy or sell cards with other players in the store. So basically from then, it just went to him kicking me out, and later I found out that he technically could not have kicked me out because number 1, I never bought the card. Number 2, I never knew the rule, so it's kind of BS that he didn't give me a warning or anything. And number 3, there was no sign anywhere in the store informing the players of this rule. So therefore, they legally cannot kick players out who do buy or sell cards in that store. If you're wondering where this is at Bluegrass Magic in Louisville, Kentucky. They're regional. I don't like the store anymore. Personally, I'm probably never going to go back. Plus, it's a 5-hour drive, so I highly doubt I'll be going back anyways, just for that matter. But if I ever had the chance to go back there, I'm probably not going back because I'm not going to give service to a store that's going to kick me out in the most crappy, unbelievable, retarded way possible. And plus, why am I going to be right at the front counter in front of every single worker in the store buying a card from another player when I knew the rule? I mean, use logic here. I mean, the worker was just dumb in general. I don't know what he was thinking. He was thinking, oh, I'm going to be just a flat-out dick and kick this kid out. It irritated me so bad. And then I had to sit out in the car for another 4 or 5 hours while my friend finished the regional. He ended up not doing so hot. But, so I was 2-0. I went undefeated, to say the least. At least I can say I went undefeated at my regional. But I didn't get my nationals invite. I didn't get anything. I basically just wasted $20 and a whole 2 tanks of gas. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? But the pros of the tournament. I went 2-0. My deck tested great. This is the updated deck after the regional, so whatever was the last video that I uploaded of these guys, of my Inzektors, that was the deck that I ran. And my friend ended up going like 1-4, and then he dropped, so he didn't do so good. The top 4, I believe, I got first place was a Bubble Beat Heroes. Second place was Heretics, which the Heretic deck was really good, and if I faced the Heretic deck, I would have lost immediately. That deck just destroys Inzektors in my opinion, especially the way he was running it. He was running the Photon Strike Bouncer, which negates all my stuff, pretty much. Then the top 4 was Inzektors and another deck that I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was some hero variant, but I'm not sure. A breakdown of the decks I saw about like 30% heroes, about 30% Inzektors, and then about 40% of just random other decks, including many Dark Worlds. I saw a couple Blackwings. I saw some Morphtronics, which was my friends, and I saw some Chaos Stuns, which I thought was kind of interesting. I saw a couple of those. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into the decks. I don't want this video to be too long because it'll take forever to upload. This is the updated profiles. This is the updated deck after the regional, so this is not what I ran at the regional. Dark Arm Dragon. He's really good in Inzektors. He got so much graveyard control, so obviously. 2 Gigamantis. I still prefer 2/1. I've tested 1 out, and I really don't like it at 1. I generally search it 2 times per game, and sometimes I even wish I could search it a 3rd time, but 3 would be way inconsistent, so I'm definitely not going to do that. 2 Inzektor Hoppers, because they're good. I like them. They're 1700 beat stick that you can use Hornet with, so it's really nice. Triple Hornets. Oh, by the way, I'm not running any Ladybugs yet. Mainly because I found a different engine that I like a little bit better than Ladybugs, but of course I'm still going to try to find room for the 2 Ladybugs. But I got my 2 Ladybugs and all. It's just I don't really like them all that much. I mean, I love the fact that you can have rank 5 access, but I like my new access that I have over it personally. But anyways, the 3 Hornets, it's staple in any Inzektors. 3 Dragonfly, it's staple in any Inzektors. 3 Centipede, it's staple in any Inzektors. Sounds the same. But anyways, my tech card is 1 Birdman. A lot of people used to run 1 or 2 of these guys. I would never run 2 personally because it does kill the consistency of the deck a little bit. At 1, it is perfectly fine. It doesn't clog your hand too much, and it's really good. And him plus a Dragonfly and a Hornet in hand equals awesomeness, because then you can synchro that turn and reuse Dragonfly, and then end up synchroing the next turn and using Leviair to bring him back and stuff like that. He's just got so much consistency with the deck. He's perfect. He synergizes with every single card in the deck just about. Triple Effect Veiler. Running this at the regional, I almost wanted to run 4 or 5 if I could. Triple Effect Veilers are amazing. That is what saved me half the time. I'm not going to say much about that because it's just amazing. 2-Podded Duality and an Allure of Darkness. That's my draw engine for the deck. I like 2 pods over 1, or over 3. Sorry, I always want to say 1 for some reason. But anyways, and same with Inzektor Swords Excalibur. I like 2 over 3, so I run 2. For the staples, you got Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, and Triple MST. I'm not sure if this is all on the screen, but anyways. So Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, and Triple MST. Then you got a Foolish Burial, and that's the last of the traps. I took out Book of Moon because I needed room for my Birdman and for a new tech trap I have. One called The Hunted. It's really good in here. I kind of want to fit in a second one, but this deck is really tight on space right now. Then you got the Solemn Brigade, 2 Warnings and a Judgment. It's kind of staple for this format. 1 Zect Conversion. If you're not playing a friend that you know, this is so good. You normal summon your Hornet and they're like, what? And then you set that and then they attack into it thinking you're a dumb Call of Duty. You're a dumb Yu-Gi-Oh player and you're like, bam, give me your monster and I'm going to blow up a card on your side of the field at least once the next turn. Anyways, Mirror Force, it's still a staple in my opinion. 2 Compulsories. Compulsory is the star trap of the deck. At the regional, he worked to perfection and saved my life so many times. And then finally 2 Torrential Tributes. For the extra deck, the extra deck is getting a little bit tighter on space now that I have access to the synchros. So I got 1 zVeNoMz. I'm not going to go for a second one because I really don't need a second one. 1 Leviair, really good. Synergizes with the Birdmans and Allure of Darkness so well. 2 Giga Brilliance. It's my favorite Exceed personally. You just pump up all your attack permanently. Grinosaurus, I'm going to take him out eventually, but once I fit in Ladybugs or a better rank 3 Exceed that I get. 2 Leviathans. I love Leviathans almost as much as I love the Giga Brilliance. Turn 1, I'll most likely go into Leviathan if I'm getting a rank 3 Exceed. 1 number 30 one number 30 Acid Golem Obstruction. It's really good. Provides more OTK possibilities. 1 number 39 Utopia. He's really good. I have access to him with the 2 Hoppers. 1 Chimera Tech Fortress for when I side in Cyber Dragons into a machine deck against a machine deck. Armory Arm because Effect Veiler plus an Inzektor equals that. Catastor because Hopper plus Veiler equals that. Underground Arachnid and Gen Exile Triarm because Birdman plus any level 3 Inzektor equals them. This one allows me to destroy a light monster on the field, which this is mainly for Light Sworns, and I have a lot of Light Sworns in my area. But this is mainly for Light Sworns and Heretics. Heretics kill me, so I like this. I can destroy one of their light monsters and draw a card. And then Underground Arachnid is for everything. They both have 2400 attack, and Underground Arachnid, if you don't know what it does, it equips an opponent's monster to it once per turn, and it can only have a maximum of 1. And if this card would be destroyed, you just detach one, or you just send it to the graveyard instead, the equip spell. Anyways, Black Rose Dragon to blow the field in emergency cases. In my opinion, I might take out Black Rose because the only time I ever go for it is never. I have yet to use him. That's also another major reason why I took out Exabeetle is because I never used him. For the sideboard, you got 2 Cyber Dragons, good for the for any machine-based opponent. DD Crows are good for the mirror match, specifically mirror match, but they're also good against other decks. Double Dimensional Fissure. I didn't like 3. I never sided in 3. I always only sided a maximum of 2 of it, so I took 1 out. Triple Prohibition. This is the star side card of the deck. It's amazing. In Game 1 of my regional, I sided all 3 of these in because Game 1 I lost because of Skill Drain. Skill Drain and Necro Valley plus a Malefic Cyber and Dragon equals I'm dead. So I basically almost forfeited, but I actually tried and I lost, of course. And I sided in 3 Prohibitions. The first one, I got 2 Prohibitions out. The first one I called Skill Drain, and the second one I called Necro Valley, and I pretty much wrecked face with that. I never had any problems then. Anyways, Mind Control, it's for the mirror match and for anybody that runs level 3s a lot. Book of Moon, because I still love it and I still want to have it in my deck somehow, so I sideboard it. 1 Call of the Haunted, because I like 2 Call of the Haunted against certain decks, so therefore I side 1. 1 Raigeki Break. Until I get my Ladybugs in here, I really don't like it at 2. I tried it at 2 for the regional, and for the regional, the Raigeki Break at 2, I never even sided in 1, I don't think, because I didn't need to. But finally 2 Bottomless for just about everything. It's really good against most decks. Now, I'm going to do a quick analysis. Wait, let me check how much time I've got left on here. Alright, I'm at 10 minutes. I can do this. I'm going to do a quick analysis of basically how I did at the regional. Game 1, I faced some Malefic, Skill Drain, Ancient Gear, Gear Town, Thingy, Turbo, Machina Fortress, you know, all that stuff. He was a new player. He wasn't really that good. He won Game 1 because of Skill Drain. Game 2 and Game 3, I pretty much just OTK'd him and laughed in his face and said, "You suck," pretty much. I didn't say that because I'm not a rude person. But, I shook his hand at the end, and he was like, "Dang, I never thought I'd lose I never thought I'd lose round 1 to an Inzektor deck." So he was kind of pissed that he played Inzektors. When I said Dragonfly turn 1 on the first game, he was just so pissed. And that's when he flipped over Skill Drain, so. The second round wasn't really another round for me because I played my friend that I drove 5 hours up there with. He was playing Morphtronics. Game 1, he beat me down with a 2400 attack boomboxing and a I had no hand basically. I drew like all spells or something like that, and I couldn't do anything. And he just kept beating me down with boomboxing or whichever one that can attack twice, and then with board and attacking me directly. So game 1 he crushed me. Game 2 and 3 he sided in a bunch of stuff to stop my Hornets, and my Hornets never had to worry about them because he never drew them. And my Hornets went off and I OTK'd him game 3, and I'm not sure what happened game 2. I just know I beat him pretty badly. But if I would have known I was going to get kicked from the tournament right after that round, I would have let him win, of course. But, you know, that's life. It kind of happens that way. I hope to be going down to a regional in Atlanta soon. I'm not sure when it is exactly. I just know there's one coming up in the next couple months. I'll try to go to that one, and I'll try to get coverage from there. I was wanting to get the first place deck profile here at the Louisville Regional, but as you know, I got kicked. So, and by the way, I shouldn't have been kicked. I did nothing wrong. I should have been in that tournament all the way through, unless I did something bad afterwards. But anyways, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Go check out my other videos. And I hope you guys will enjoy all my videos in the future.